this will be interesting too. Gabe Couch has some pretty good experience, and I've seen Walls take some shots that would have knocked out most people and he pushed it forward.
These are the contrasting styles. I've got a chance to see Couch perform up in Gladwin. Good jiu-jitsu, very good off of his back. Fundamental striking. I mean, he uses his hands and feet. Walls can be very explosive with his hands. Good wrestler. Very, very good in scrambles.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. He's one of those guys that if you watch how he fights, he definitely follows the position for submission rule.
Notice both fighters have got their feet either taped or the supports. Hopefully that'll be able to allow both fighters to have more traction.
I believe the last fight that I saw Walls in was against Mark the Savage Walker, and he didn't win that fight, but in that fight, anybody who's familiar with Mark Walker knows how deadly his hands are, and he caught Justin flush on the button, and it buckled him a little bit, man, but he did not drop, and I was absolutely amazed because I've seen Mark put people dead to sleep with that same punch on more than one occasion.
The last time I've seen Justin compete was about a year ago. I saw him compete against Mario Aguilar, and he fell victim to the armbar.
Yeah, but there's no shame in losing to a guy like Mario. That guy's just unbelievable on a whole nother level.
Introducing your fighters first. Fighting out of the red corner, wearing the gray trunks trimmed in white. Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, he weighed in at 135 pounds. He's a freestyle mixed martial artist representing 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu. He comes to the cage with a record of 4 wins and 3 losses, with 3 wins coming by way of submission and 1 big win coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Beaverton, Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, here is Gabe Babyface Couch!
Couch sporting the 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu, that ought to be a little additional pressure.
And I maintain that you can't be called Babyface if you have stubble.
Standing 5 feet 7 inches tall, he weighed in at 135 pounds.
Yeah, but the nickname 5 O'Clock Shadow doesn't sound as cool.
Yeah.
Bringing with him to the cage a record of 10 wins and 8 losses, with 4 wins coming by way of submission and 7 big wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Flat Rock, Michigan, here is the reigning, defending Michigan Extreme Combat Sports Bantamweight Champion, Justin Pretty Boy Walls!
All right, we are ready to get this 135 fight started underway.
Short Stack bringing him in for the formals.
Here we go, fight fans. The following Michigan Extreme.
Yeah, Walls looks pretty good at 135. We'll see, man, how bad this cut affected him. He usually fights at 45, but it doesn't look like he's suffered a whole lot in the cut.
No, Walls got that wrestling background. I mean, he probably lost that 10 pounds 45 minutes.
Yeah.
We are underway.
There's a touch.
Gloves. Walls always has his hands low. I don't know how that's going to work. Comes in with a Superman punch, they clinch.
I like how Couch had his shoulder up high, but Justin answered that by going over the top of that right. He'll find that chin. Ooh, wow, man.
Nice transition there. I mean, Couch went right into guard as he was falling.
Yeah, I don't even know that that was necessarily a takedown or if he pulled guard. It was about 6 of one, half dozen of the other.
Yeah, and right into rubber guard.
Yeah, Couch knew that he was going down, I think, so he just decided to fall right into the most advantageous position he could.
Now look at this. I mean, typical, you see in rubber guard a guy use his other hand to fasten and go to the side.
Man, yeah, and it looks like he was trying to open with the elbow and get that go-go plot, it looked like.
But he was also doing it with his lower. Walls postures up here. Couch is covering up, defending well, not taking a lot of damage.
Oh, and returning fire from the bottom. Nice. Ooh. Yeah.
Nice.
Walls had him on clear street for a minute, and he just kept following in. He kept rocking him.
Defends his title. I mean, he got shut down a rapid fire there, and some of them started to get through.
Spardell looks a little unhappy about that call, but I got to kind of agree with it, man, because when Couch came up, he was shaking cobwebs. He didn't know exactly where he was. You know, Walls saw that. He smelled blood. He saw he's rocked a little bit, and he just followed right up with it. And Short Stack did what he needed to do and stopped it. So,
now, I mean, you will hear some people argue, you know, in situations like tonight. I mean, Short Stack didn't just referee a fight which had, you know, dramatic knockout, and you heard some people kind of question why he didn't stop it after the first punch. Brett might say, well, now you're being a little gun-ho about stopping it. I don't agree with that.
yeah, you know, even that stoppage earlier, I would still agree with that from a ref perspective, because you know, in a championship fight, like I said, you know, in a championship fight, you got to give these guys a chance to fight out if they're not flashed out. And a lot of times when I'm reffing a championship fight, and fighters that I know are legitimate champions, I will let them go a little deeper for that reason.
First, I want to thank everyone who came out tonight, my family, my friends. Thanks to Mitty and Jim Murray for cornering me. Kevin for putting on a good show.
Oh, that is Adam Middendorf. Thought it was.
Everybody, this might be my last fight. I don't know. I'm going to keep training and find out what I can do.
All right, well, we hope it's not your last fight, because we all like seeing you fight, man. You're a great
Yeah, I
fighter.
agree. This would be a bad time for him to quit his career, because I think he's really coming up now.
Michigan Extreme Combat Sports.
I want to give a shout out to my great past Uncle Keith. Take him to the shed. Thank you.
There you go.
Nice. Good weight, Uncle. Yeah, I hope he doesn't decide to call it quits after locking down a strap. I think that'll inspire him to keep in the game for a little while longer, though.
Yeah, I'd like to see him continue on. Very, very